Good evening, I'm Victoria Sheehan. Thanks for joining us tonight. The rain continues to bear down on West Alabama as flooding and visibility are creating issues for first responders. More on the weather in tonight's top story. The rain has been falling in certain parts of our area since before noon. Several thunderstorms added to the mix after one this afternoon. Rain pounded down from the sky with such pace that some roads quickly became overcome with water and drivers had to power through the massive puddles. The rain at times made it very hard to drive throughout Tuscaloosa and several wrecks happened. This one involving a Northport police squad car and a black Chevy Silverado on Lorraine Wallace and 27th Street. Northport Fire and Rescue and Northport Police responded just after 2:20 p.m. Our crew at the scene said an ambulance was seen taking a victim away on a stretcher. Response crews have not released details on the health status of either drivers or how many people were in each vehicle. One of them, it is not clear who, was taken to DCH. There is no official word yet if the rain played a role in the accident. In Mississippi, strong video is coming out of Hattiesburg. That's where a tornado touched down earlier today. Major damage was reported at Oak Grove High School. The tornado did damage the school and football stadium. Other parts of the city of Hattiesburg also sustained damage, and at least 3 people were injured. Back here in West Alabama, let's get a first check on your home team forecast. Chief Meteorologist Richard Scott joins us now. Richard, what should we expect tonight and tomorrow?
Hey, Tori, fortunately nothing like that. No tornadoes around here tonight. Just a lot of rain to talk about. Still have that soaking rain across much of central and West Alabama. The active severe weather down in portions of deep South Alabama, that's where it likely stay tonight. That will stay south of Marengo County. Just showers and thunderstorms around here. Notice over the past several hours, a loop of showers and storms have moved in from the northwest towards the southeast. Some severe weather are again around Hattiesburg and down towards Thomasville, Alabama. But again, the rain's going to stay around for a couple more days before it moves on out. So 61 now in Tuscaloosa. The warmer, unstable air is south of us, upper 60s to around 70 down around Mobile. Temperatures tomorrow top out around 60, going to be a little bit cooler. We'll have a good period of rain and maybe some thunderstorms involved at any point tomorrow, but it's not going to rain nonstop. We'll talk more about your forecast coming up in weather, so stay with us.
Thanks, Richard. And Alabama isn't the only one dealing with less than perfect weather. Snowplows are busy along New York's Long Island Expressway, clearing the way for the Monday morning commute. And President Obama declared a state of emergency today in Connecticut, which saw the most snow from the blizzard. WVUA's Emily Forrester has been covering the aftermath of the blizzard and has more from the WVUA newsroom. Emily?
Thanks, Victoria. Hundreds of vehicles got stuck on the Long Island Expressway during the height of the blizzard on Friday. Many drivers were stranded and had to be rescued. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo said neighboring states took the brunt of the blizzard. He is deploying utility workers and snowplows to help New England bounce back from the storm. And among those other states hit is Connecticut, where during its worst, the blizzard poured 4 to 5 inches of snow an hour on the state. 40 inches of snow were recorded in Hamden, Connecticut. These are aerial views over the state, which now seems peaceful as people try to reorganize. The state's governor lifted the travel ban on state roads, but urged residents to avoid them if possible. Some kids, however, are overjoyed with the amount of snow blanketing the state, as some are actually sledding. But while parts of the snow look like fun, it isn't the case in all places. A family in Boston mourns the loss of their son, one of half a dozen people who have died as a result of this snowstorm. Boston fire officials say the boy died of carbon monoxide poisoning. Investigators say while the boy's father shoveled out their snowed-in car, the boy got inside the running vehicle to stay warm. Snow covered the exhaust pipe, filling the car with fumes. The child was pronounced dead at the hospital. So while the snowfall is over, the blizzard is still causing problems in the Northeast. Victoria?
Thank you, Emily. Surviving storms is serious business, and so is recovering from them. Here in the state, people still picking up the pieces after severe storms back in December can receive help. The Federal Small Business Administration says March 11th is the deadline for disaster loan applications from people and businesses in 10 Alabama counties and 3 Mississippi counties affected by severe storms on December 25th and 26th. For more information on these loans, visit disasterloan.sba.gov/ELA for details. Switching gears to your education watch tonight. Following the tragic events at Sandy Hook Elementary, school security still remains an area of concern all across the United States. WVUA's Tara Rowe joins us now and shows you how one Alabama school is working hard toward a new system.
Thanks, Victoria. Orange Beach Elementary is adding one item teachers and staff members can take with them everywhere in case of emergency, and they will wear it around their neck. A lanyard with a panic button attached will immediately send out a call for help. Teachers can take the panic button to the playground, lunchroom, or wherever they need to be. When the button is pushed, blue lights go off throughout the school, and the school is placed on lockdown with children inside their classrooms. Orange Beach Police Chief Bill Wilkins says this has improved safety at the school. The city of Orange Beach also placed a full-time armed police officer in the school. So as school boards across the state continue to meet, this could start a trend in state school security. Victoria?
Thanks, Tara. Earlier tonight, we mentioned Hattiesburg, Mississippi, where a tornado touched down. But earlier this week, a university there made news for a historic decision. Rodney Bennett will be the University of South Mississippi's first black president. He'll also be the first African-American president of any non-historically black college in the state. The Board of Trustees of the state institutions of higher learning announced the unanimous decision Thursday afternoon. Until now, Bennett was vice president for student affairs at the University of Georgia. The RISE School in Tuscaloosa offers teaching to children with special needs, kids who may otherwise have not gotten the attention required to help them succeed. WVUA's Tommy Townsend met Jackson, a RISE student with a big heart and a big smile, and Jake, a teacher who just might surprise you.
Somewhere else, okay?
Playtime and learning time at the RISE School is filled with little success stories.
Look, like this. Hand over.
Jake Kraft is an assistant teacher at RISE. He says it's the best way to give back to the program that helped him.
It started when I was a baby, and I was here until I was 5 years old. I came back as a teenage volunteer, and then Dr. Cook hired me as a student worker when I was a student at the university. And now she's hired me as a teacher's assistant while I'm doing my master's.
Jake says his progress is a real testament to the RISE program.
I like to think that I'm a role model towards the parents to let them see what their child can achieve through our program.
Meet Jackson. Like Jake, he came to RISE as a baby. Jake taught Jackson some of the finer points of egg frying, reading, and music.
Very good, Jackson. Very good. You're playing the accordion. Making lots of progress with his skills. Like I said, he's jumping and being very interactive with the children. Made a lot of strides this year with academic goals.
Jake says kids like Jackson are why he decided to be a special ed teacher.
So he's so happy. It's great to see the improvement. Lion is roar. Yeah. Oh, and an elephant. Those are our favorite animals, elephants.
And that was Tommy Townsend reporting. If you would like more information about RISE programs or how you can donate, go to riseschool.ua.edu. Well, it is said to be the most prestigious night in music, and all the best artists were there. WVUA's Brandon Reford takes you through highlights of tonight's big Grammy Award show.
The 55th Annual Grammy Awards were tonight, hosted by LL Cool J. Some of the big winners were Adele winning Best Pop Solo Performance for the #1 hit, Set Fire to the Rain, and Fun, who won Song of the Year for We Are Young. Tonight was also the first time Justin Timberlake took the Grammy stage in 4 years, debuting his new single, Suit and Tie, featuring Jay-Z. Stars including Taylor Swift, Elton John and Ed Sheeran, Rihanna, Maroon 5, and Alicia Keys all took the stage. For tonight's Grammy recap, Brandon Reford.